Good afternoon, everyone. Want to thank you for coming out to our weigh-in this afternoon. We are the Wild West Bass Trail on our first trip here into to Washington State. Grateful to be here, great crowd, great community. We appreciate everyone that came out and took their time out of their busy life to come visit and watch our weigh-in. I know these anglers do as well. Had anglers as far away from Nevada, Arizona come up, several from California as well. Of course, Oregon, Washington, and Idaho is covered here. Again, this is the Columbia River Open, presented by Tri-Cities and Nixon's Marine. Hosting sponsor is Tri-Cities in the city of Richmond. So thanks to those folks that have give us support today. I'm Randy McBride. Mr. Gary Stiles over here to my right. We'll be doing the weigh-in for you this afternoon, handing out some money. We fished 2 days in this event. This is day 2. Had a great start yesterday. After today, we'll cut to the top 10 boaters. They fish against each other, and the co-anglers fish out of the rear of the boat. So it means you don't have to own a boat to fish this event. You can sign up if you have interest about tournament fishing and learning how to be a professional angler or stay in the co-angler side. We'd love to have you here if you want to talk about that. We're here tomorrow as well. We'd be glad to talk with you on that. Want a special thanks to Dan Mulhausen, Sports Development Manager here in Tri-Cities. Main reason we're here. Also, Jessica Heffling is the marketing assistant with Super Clean Brands. She's over here to my left. As I said before, got Super Clean. You need to get in this drawing. We're going to give $250 checks away today, 3 of them. All you have to do to qualify is buy $25 worth of product over here. Each time you do that, you're going to go on a drawing here. We'll do that this afternoon and give away a lot of money. So be sure and see about a great product if you've never have seen Super Clean or used it before in the marketplace. Jake DeLong with Lucas Oil is also here. He's also fishing the event today. Fished yesterday as well. Good angler. Thank them for their support. Sean O'Connell, again, Nixon's Marine. Willie Nelson is here helping us today with our weigh-in. Just got back for some dealer meetings, but we'll talk to him just a little bit later. And again, Mr. Gary Stiles here, local here, started Northwest Bass, lives up here in Washington, and has helped me all year as we going all over the western states here. Again, the rest of our sponsors, again, Nixon's Marine, Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tire, Ranger Boats, Lowrance Electronics, Genesis Graphics, Super Clean, Dobbins Rods, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Power Pole, P-Line, Top This Premier Accessory Outfitters, Ben Green Insurance, Vets for Hunting and Fishing, Kelly Moore Paints, and Wood Brothers Flooring. Also our local sponsors here, Sportsman's Warehouse and Daco Heating and Air Conditioning. All pitched in to make this possible. Our winning boater tomorrow will receive $10,000. Again, everybody that's fishing tomorrow will get a check. Top 10 on each side. Co-anglers fishing for $5,000. Again, the boater for $10,000 to win. We pay 10 places. Today we'll give out 10 checks for a big fish of the tournament on the pro side and the co after 2 days. And also the Yamamoto toad of the tournament will be our largest fish in the tournament. We'll also get a plaque for that. Again, we had a lot of excited anglers. A few people here have never fished the Columbia River here that came in excited. We had great weather. As always, the wind is a variable here. So we lucked out for day 2, hopefully day 3. We got started at 5 o'clock this morning. Weigh-in again is at 3 tomorrow. Hope you'll come out and watch our crowd tomorrow, watch some happy anglers get some money. Again, the contingency programs I'll tell you about here, and we'll start weighing some fish since we got anglers in line. Lucas Oil Products, if you'd like to purchase some, for every $50 you spend, you get a raffle ticket. Again, this afternoon we're going to draw out 4 names. They're going to receive $100 checks for 4 if you want some product. See Jeremy down here who's at the camera. He'll help you here and get some product before you leave, before we do that drawing, and also Super Clean. Again, if you'd like some clothing, we have a few Wild West Bass hats, T-shirts, and sweatshirts, very limited. We got up to 3X, so if you want a souvenir before you go home, $20 on the caps, T-shirts, $40 on the sweatshirts. Gary, you want to say anything before we start weighing?
No, I'd just like to welcome every one of you. This is the first time Wild West Bass has come to the Pacific Northwest, as Randy said. These guys have been out fighting this wind. They've been fighting the current, but our reports, at least initially from the camera boats, is that they've been catching them big. So, like yesterday, I think this is going to be a thrilling weigh-in, and you are not going to be disappointed. Now, I want to recognize Randy McBride here. he is, how many? 500? 505 tournaments this man has directed in his life. But he is the very best of the best, just like Wild West Bass is the best of the best. So let's give Mr. Bride a hand. Now, I've been running up and down the coast with him all spring and summer long, and I got him down pretty good. Hey, I'm Randy McBride. I'm from Florida, but I was born in Georgia. So, with that, you guys enjoy yourself. We're going to get busy, weigh some fish.
Thank you, Gary. Let's give these guys a round of applause before we get started here for fishing with us. Thank you, guys. Let's get our first angler up here. We're ready to weigh. These anglers could weigh 5 bass per man today. No size limit in this state. No size limit, so they could bring anything. You may see some good fish. You may see some small fish today. So, again, the top weights. Darrell's coming up first today. Darrell Burkhart been fishing with us since day one. Let's weigh your big fish too, Darrell. Let's see what that one weighs. Beautiful largemouth. Good job there, sir. 481. 481. While he's bagging them up, Darrell, tell me about your last 2 days.
Well, I've had a great time out here. You know, the trick in this field is to capitalize on every bite. I didn't do that. So I don't know I'll make it to the dance, but I can thank you guys for being here. I want to thank Nixon's Marine. Everybody, hope you realize they're in Pasco now. Best boat dealership there is, so support them.
1361, 1361. Tell them real quick about your company, by the way.
Sponsor Pros. We put a company online here about 6 months ago that tells people how to correctly get a sponsor, how to represent companies, and how to be an ambassador to the sport and an ambassador to a company to help build their brand and create top-of-the-mind awareness for the company.
Good luck, Darrell. Thank you again for supporting us, sir. Appreciate it. Great angler right here. Been knowing Darrell for a long time. There you go, sir. Let's pull it off. Heather Steglermeyer up next. Look at here, one of our lady anglers that fishes with us here. Look at there. Stand up a little closer there. Heather, look bigger toward the camera here. Let's weigh that big fish. How about that, Heather? You want to weigh that smallmouth just to see? Beautiful fish. 286 on that one. 287. Good and alive. Tell me about your 2 days, Heather.
Well, I didn't weigh anything yesterday. I couldn't justify putting an 8-inch fish in a live well. So today was a much better day and first time being here, so this is great.
We appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Need to get more ladies fishing too. We're going to go 725. 725. Let's give her a round of applause, guys. It's a great job. Thank you, Miss Heather. Appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Next up, Mr. William Moffatt. Again, 19 pounds was leading our event on day one. You can go to wildwestbasstrail.com and look on our Facebook page as well. Have our weigh-in tape for you. We're also televising this back again on the YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Beautiful fish there. Good smallmouth. You want to weigh a big one there, sir? Nope. Let's just weigh our 5. Come over here and let's talk a little bit, William. Tell me about your last 2 days. We talked a little bit this morning. You were excited to be here, and we appreciate it, sir. Tell us about your the fun you had.
I had a blast. I actually did a little bit better than yesterday, which wasn't much to talk about, but yeah, it was great. I had a great time, and I hope you guys come back because I'll definitely be out again.
We're working on that right now. 946, sir. 946. We do appreciate you fishing with us, sir. Thank you, William. Won't talk to the anglers too much about how they caught their fish today, since we have one more day. Charles Harlan, come over here, Charles. There we go. Look at Charles now. You want to weigh that one, Charles, for big fish? You sure you don't want to weigh that for big? Let's weigh that one just for fun. Let's see what that one weighs. Make sure my scales work. That's the smallest fish I've ever weighed in competition. I'll tell you, it's 0.61. 0.61. That's what Mr. Stiles over there, that's all he knows how to catch, sir. Tell me about your 2 days.
Yesterday I fished with Mr. Smith, learned a lot. Today I fished with Mr. Moffatt, learned a lot about what I need to do to get things done here on the river, and when I come back here with you guys next year, I'll get her done. I just want to give a quick shout out to my beautiful wife Donna at home who's watching, and my beautiful daughter, and all my friends and family on Facebook. Thanks for supporting us, and hopefully come back and support us in Wild West Bass.
Thank you very much for being here, sir. Here is a receipt for you. Mr. Chris Jones coming up, had 974 on day one. So Chris was in the hunt. Step right here, Chris. There you go. When you get your 2 fish out. Hopefully Chris had a good day. The limit is 5. There you go, Chris. Smile, everybody at home. Smallmouth looks like it might be prevalent today, what I'm seeing. We have 5 in there, sir? Come over this way, Chris. Tell me about your 2 days while we put these on the scale.
I didn't have a bad day yesterday, but man, I struggled today. Mike put us around fish. I just couldn't seem to put them in the boat.
589. You still had a good time?
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you for being with us, sir. We appreciate it. If you'll grab your fish, sir, there is a receipt for you. Thank you very much. And next up, Mr. Austin Benz fishing the boater side. Austin, come here and tell me about your day, sir.
Conditions changed, and I didn't change quick enough.
What happened? Is it more wind, more current?
Water dropped down below the dam, kind of pushed out my fish, and searching for fish. I was trying to fish one way, and they kind of wanted to be finessed. My non-boater caught them, and I didn't.
Sometimes that happens when something changes. You're trying to connect. 556. You happy with that at all, or I know you'd like to catch a little bit bigger fish than that?
I'm a little disappointed, but I had fun today. It was great fishing with Justin. He was a good guy.
Glad you enjoyed it, sir. I appreciate you being here. Thanks. Yes, sir. Thank you. We will be back. We're working on that now. Jake DeLong up here. 5 fish today. Jacob had a tough day. Had 783, but it was in the hunt. Jacob is with Lucas Oil. Look here, Jacob had a good day. We know that. Smallmouth, beautiful fish, Jacob. Tell me about your day, Jacob, and tell me about Lucas.
Guys, I just want to let everybody know, thank you for coming out and supporting the series. Thanks to all the anglers and co-anglers came out. It's a great event, great turnout. Got some free trailer hitch covers over there. Go grab them, some free super clean samples. Help yourselves. Have a great time.
Jacob, great job today. How about 11.30, sir? 11.30. Great job, my friend. There's a receipt for you, sir. If you need any information on Lucas Oil, their products, outstanding. Marine specialty products also for anything you need. How we doing this, sir? Mr. Cody King coming up on the boater side. Cody had 1771 on day 1. Come over here a little bit, Cody. Tell me about your day today. We got a good bag?
No, not really. I unfortunately locked with Austin, and it was tough.
What changed today? The water dropped for you as well?
Yeah. I mean, that's all there is to it.
We're going to go with 11:58. 11:58. Tell me about your 2 days. You have a good time nonetheless?
Yeah. I hope to see you tomorrow still, actually.
It looks like it could be tougher than yesterday, so you got a good shot at that.
Right on. Hopefully I'll see you.
Thank you, sir. Here's your receipt. Samuel Villarreal up next. You need a little bit. Had 501. Did you beat that today, Sam?
I think so. I hope so.
Let's see. We got 5 in the bag. That's a good day. Smallmouth?
Smallmouth.
Good job, sir. How about 925? 925.
That'll work.
Tell me about your day.
A little tough. I got to fish with Cody King, and I learned a lot today. So I'll be back next year, I think. So I had a lot of fun.
Glad to have you, sir. We do appreciate you being here. There you go, sir. There's a fan club out here. Mr. Gene Beatty coming up next. Had 1392 yesterday. Been fishing here a long time. Has won a lot of money on the Columbia River. I expected him to have a bigger bag today. Uh-oh. I got to stare. Maybe not. Just show them to our folks at home that are not lucky enough to be here at this beautiful place. Gene, a local on the river. Gene, come here and tell me about your 2 days, sir. I know you wanted a 20-pound bag each day. I know you.
I don't think I got 20 with 2 days, but no, it was fun. The fish are post-spawn right now. They're really tough to target. They just don't want to bite. You get one here, and you got to run 20 miles. You catch one there. So about 160 miles, I got 5.
1091 today, sir. 1091. We appreciate you being here and your support, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gene. Dave Della up next, fishing the co-angler side. Dave had 719 on day 1. 5 fish in there today.
Finally, yes.
Bigger bag?
No, smaller.
Smaller today? Smallmouth?
All smallmouth, smaller today. Just real quick, I haven't fished the back of the boat in about 8 years, but I came up from Nevada for this tournament. Support Nixon's Marine, like Darrell Burkhart said. That's why I came up. I just got to say, everybody up here is still professionals. The way Wild West did it, all the boaters, it's great to still see the sport growing in the way it is.
I agree 100%. 566 today. Thank you for making the long drive, sir. We appreciate it. Great job. Mr. Justin Campbell up next, fishing the boater side. Justin had 16:21 yesterday. A great day in the hunt to win this event. Oh, those are two beautiful. Step a little closer there, my friend. Show them to our folks here. Great job. Looks like the smallmouth prevalent today. Excuse me. So we got 5 in that bag.
We do, yeah. It's a pretty good day today.
Better than yesterday?
About the same. A little better weather. Got some sunshine. They bid a little better.
Looks like that'll get you fishing tomorrow, my guess. How about 15-15, folks? Let's give them a round of applause. I know you don't want to talk much, but you had a good time 2 days. You may have one more day, looks like.
Yeah, we did a lot of running last couple days. Just covering a lot of water, one here, one there, and hopefully we do it again tomorrow.
Good luck to you, sir. Thank you again, and we appreciate it. Great job. Donnie Biaggi up next. 5 fish, had 13:31 yesterday on the AM side, fishing the co-angler side. Probably going to fish again tomorrow, my guess, it looks like. Looks like maybe there's 5 fish in there again, sir. You want to weigh that one for big fish? Pool, let's see, just to be safe. That one's 301, 3.01 on that one. Let's see what you 5. Come over here, sir. Tell me about your day.
It was a good day.
A lot of fish?
Not a lot, but enough.
Looks great job today. How about 11.91? So 11.91. That's a great job fishing in the back of the boat, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Congratulations to you, sir. Let me get a receipt for you. Thank you. Jason Hickey coming up. Jason had 13.75 on day 1. See what we're going to add to that again, the top 10 fish tomorrow. So, Jason, a great angler. Could have had another good day, looks like. There's 2. 1 largemouth. Looks like we had more smallmouth today. We had a lot of largemouth. Jason, tell me about your 2 days you fished so far.
Well, you know, these guys up here are so good. And, you know, on a short practice, you got to get up here and you really got to catch some breaks and figure things out quick. And, you know, I tried to play the averages yesterday. And after I come in and see the weights, you know, I had to scratch that and you know, try to swing for the fences today.
968 the weight.
It just didn't work out.
What about tomorrow if you get to fish?
I don't think I'm fishing tomorrow.
We'll see. We never know, man. It's been tough so far.
Hey, you know, if I do, it's another day, and, you know, I'm not afraid to go fish new stuff. I did that all day long today, and so I'll go do it again.
Thank you, Jason. Here's a receipt for you, sir.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Top 10, we'll have a meeting here as soon as we get done giving out the big bass checks today. Up next, Mr. David Crom. Dave had 14.59. Has got 2 more beautiful fish there. Hang them out there for the cameras. There you go, Dave. Beautiful smallmouth. Any of them we need to weigh, Dave? Okay. Let's see what Dave's going to do. Looks like Dave may be around tomorrow fishing as well. How many keepers or how many big fish did you weigh today?
You know, they're all just really nice ones. I don't have a really big one. I lost a jumbo with the camera guy in my boat, so hopefully you got good footage of that, and it'll be interesting.
Great job, Dave. 17.56. 17.56. Want to talk much, or are you ready to get ready for day 2? Day 3, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm ready for day 3. I'm ready. We're having fun out there. It's a tough bite. They just came off the spawn, so it's a little bit slow. You gotta just grind it out and find them where they're at, and try to catch them and get them in the boat's the important part.
A little less traffic on the water tomorrow help you, or you got a lot of locals where you're fishing?
Yeah, it'll definitely help for sure. Hopefully the wind is at least as mellow as it was today. That helped for sure.
Dave, great job, sir. Congratulations to you. We'll see you in a little bit. Next up, Mr. Josh Roy. Josh had a tough day yesterday. Actually had 12 pounds even yesterday. Excuse me, my friend. Fishing the co-angler side. Another good fish. Let's weigh this one first. Just big fish, beautiful smallmouth. That one's 322, sir. 322. We'll get you a total weight. 5 fish in the bag.
5 fish, yes.
Let's see what the weight is. 9.29, 9:29. Great job today. Probably get you around for day 3.
Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping.
Confidence, man. How many fish did you catch today?
I caught quite a few, but it's tough fishing behind Dave, that's for sure.
He doesn't leave many, does
he? He don't leave much for you.
You did great. I'm glad for you, sir. Here's a receipt. Thank you, sir. Next up, Mr. Mark Lippincott. Mark had 15.59, was in the hunt yesterday. Let's see what we're going to add to it. There you go, Mark. There you go, sir. Mark, tell me, you got 5 in the bag?
5 in the bag, but like Davey said, the important part's getting them in the boat. I got one that got away today that I think's going to really haunt me.
How about 13.63? 13.63. Still a good day.
Yeah, it was all right. It was a lot tougher today. I definitely hit a group of fish yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. It was about every cast for about 12 casts in a row, and today that just didn't happen. But it was a grind. Hopefully I'm on the right side of the bubble, but I doubt it.
We'll see, sir. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Next up on the co-angler side, Mr. Garrett McAfee. Garrett has 14.48 yesterday on the co-angler side. Did I hear you only got 4 today?
I got 4 live, 1 dead.
I got you. We got 5. That's the important thing. Let's see where that gets you. Let's get a weight. Good job, sir. How about 8.95? 8.95. Want to tell us anything? How you caught your fish? What you've done the last 2 days?
It's a grind out there, man. Just got to work for your fish. And yeah, Mark's a great guy to fish with. Yeah, we had a blast for sure.
That's what it's all about. Thank you for being here. Here is a receipt. Maybe they'll hold on for you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next up, Mr. Bryant Smith from California. Great angler with the Wild West Bass. Won our championship, our Lucas Oil Championship before. Many tournaments. Had 17.75 and never had fished here till he came up here this week. So nobody tell me they can't come up here and compete. Bryant's got 2 right here. We'll get some info from Bryant. A little less today, Bryant?
Oh, a lot less today. But phenomenal fishery. I can't wait to come back. The Tri-Cities area, they've been so welcoming. It's just been a really great experience to fish this place. It's always kind of been on my bucket list. Very intimidating body of water, but the quality of fish here is just incredible.
9:15 to dirt. 9:15. If you don't make it, sir, I know you had a good time. How many days of practice did you do pre-fish before it was off limits?
No, I never came up here. I just 2 days of practice and tried to figure out this beast. And you know, wherever I end up, it's been a fun time. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys coming up here. You know, expanding the West. You know, because we have a lot of great fisheries outside of California, and hopefully we keep this going. And real quick, I want to thank Buck and Bass, new company I'm working with. They're coming out with some really cool stuff. So keep an eye out for them. And thanks.
Thank you, Brian. Great job. Thank you for driving up from California a long way. We appreciate it. We'll get more guys next year for us. Jeremy Persifield up next. Excuse me, I'm Ben Haynes. I'm sorry, Ben. I scared everybody in the back. Ben had 18.50 on the boater side yesterday. We're going to look at this one big fish. You got your hands full. I see that. Beautiful smallmouth. You want to weigh that one just to be safe? You found? That's a good thing, huh? Might have found one bigger in the bag. All smallmouth, it looks like. Looks like there's 5 in there. Pretty fish. Let's get a weight on this. See if it falls in our 5 checks for big fish. That one's a little short. 3.50. 3.50. Beautiful fish nonetheless. Let's get a total weight here. Tell me about your 2 days, sir.
Well, they've been good. It's been kind of tough. Today was tough. Yesterday was good, but
13.16, sir. 13.16.
Yeah, that's about what I thought it would be. And, you know, it's been kind of a grind, just finesse fishing here, and you know, it's a lot of running just to find fish. And yeah, today was a little tougher too. I think, you know, I don't know exactly what it was. You know, just fewer fish around, but yeah, I lost a big one at the end of the day. That, oh gosh, it was heartbreaking. But yeah, just glad to be here and glad to have my little Dobbins Pro right there.
How you doing? Quiet, huh? And I'm ugly. I know you saw that look. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Good luck to you, sir. Got a receipt for you. Nicholas Blaisdell coming up. Nicholas had 11:56 on the co-angler side. Tougher today?
Had a great time, and Ben definitely put us on the fish, but I just couldn't hook him.
186 nonetheless. Not happy about that day, sir, but you were around them and you had a good time?
Had a great time. It was a blast, and I'll definitely do it again if you guys come back.
We're coming back, sir. Let me get this receipt for you. Thank you again, Ben. Appreciate it. Rodney Reed up next. Rodney had a tough day yesterday at 433. Better today?
Yeah, we did a little better today. It's still a grind out there, and gosh, I haven't figured them out.
Happens sometimes. Let's see what we got. We got 5?
We got 5.
Weight today will be 650. 650.
Thank you guys for coming up, Randy, and hope to see you next year.
Thank you for your support. We do appreciate it. Chase Heaton up next. Chase had a tough day at 206. Chase, a longtime fixture here in the Northwest and Washington State, has helped Northwest Bass over the years. 2 fish today for Chase. Or 2 fish we got in there. We got 5, I bet, today. Good job. That's the way to lay on for big fish to be safe. 302, sir. 302. Chase, tell me about your 2 days, sir.
Oh, it was a tough weekend overall, but I have to thank my boater because he let me run the boat majority of the time today, and I think it made a big difference.
Thank you. 852, sir. 852. I appreciate you, sir, being here. Rick. I got it now. Ty Al, Arizona, came a long way from home to be here. Let's give him a round of applause just on that. Had a great day on day 1. 14:45 on day 1. Got 5 today, Ty?
Yes, I do.
Close to the weight you had yesterday?
You know, I think I got a little bit more, but I'm really bad at guessing, so we'll just have to wait and see.
How about 5 that are going to go? Almost the same. How about 14-60, Ty? 14-60. Tell me about your 2 days.
You know what? This fishery is awesome. I mean, really anything's better than Arizona, honestly. Caught a lot of fish. I had my limit by 7:30, I believe, and you know, just upgraded slowly from there. Caught fish all day. Probably got 25, 30 fish today. Yesterday I caught 30 to 40. So again, you guys have an awesome fishery out here. I want to thank Tri-Cities, everybody for coming out. I mean, this has been a bucket list place for me to go, and I've heard a lot about it a long time ago. So it's just awesome to finally get here.
You taking any of these fish back to Arizona?
I wish. I wish we had smallmouth. I mean, this is totally new to me. Again, I'm just going out there. I'm catching up on 7 or 8 different things. So having a good time.
Thank you, Ty. Here's your receipt, sir. Thank you for making the drive from Arizona, sir. We appreciate it. So the folks here. Brandon Hua coming up. Brandon fishing the co-angler side. Had 879 on day 1. Better today?
It seems like a little bit better, but we'll see.
Let's get a weight. Yes, sir. How about 959? 959. Tell me about your 2 days.
You know, it's been a grind. I'm from Oregon, so I fish a lot of the lower pools, and it was a little bit of a grind. But you know what? Ty put me on some fish. He caught his good limit pretty good, and was trying to get me a bigger bag. So
great job, sir. Thank you for being here. Here is a receipt. Yes, sir. Brian Crawford up next. Brian had 5.20 on day 1, fishing the pro side. Got a nice largemouth. Let's get a weight for that, sir. How about 294? 294. There you go. Let's hold them up for pictures there a little bit and smile at everybody at home watching on Facebook Live. Come here and tell me about your 2 days, sir.
Well, my first day was a total flop. And today I just put my flipping stick in my hand and I did what I know how to do and increased my weight. That's all I know.
979. 979. You bring your family with you?
I did. I brought my girlfriend, one of my best friends, and I can't thank them enough for everything they've done for me. and my parents should be here, and I can't thank my parents enough for all the help they've ever done for me. I appreciate you guys up here, and I look forward to it again.
Great job, sir. Congratulations, man. Thank you for fishing. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you. Yes, sir. We're in the tank. Greg Carter up next on the co-angler side. Craig had 9 pounds even on day 1. What about today?
Be lucky if I have a quarter of that.
What happened today?
You know, we chased largemouth, and they don't like me.
Why?
Smallmouth are my friends.
You're the smallmouth king.
Not really a king, but I get along with them better.
Let's see what your weight today will be. 265. You had fun?
Oh, yeah. Can't have a bad day on the river.
Beats working, right?
Every day.
Thank you for being with us, sir. We do appreciate it. Ronald Mace up next. Ronald had 11.9 on the pro side yesterday. Got a beautiful Ranger 519 over here from Nixon's Marine. If you want some information on it, Willie Nelson is here. I know he'd love to talk to you about it. Great products. Beautiful fish here, Mr. Mace. A little better day today, looks like, than yesterday. No, not. Ron's won a lot of money here on the river as well. 5 in the bag, though, sir, right?
Oh, yeah. We got 5. It was really tough out there. The river is not fishing like it should. It's kind of disappointing you guys come so far for it not to be such a great fishery that it usually is.
1092.
Dang. But, hey, thank you for coming, and we appreciate everybody else for coming out here, and look forward to you coming back next year.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you, sir. Great gentleman here. Thank you. Good job taking care of your fish anglers. We've lost just a couple here this week. Mr. Ben Warren up next had 1058 on the co-angler side. So he was in the hunt to fish on day 3, obviously. 2 beautiful smallmouth. Gonna weigh 1 for big fish. How about 310, sir? 310 on that one. Tell me about your first 2 days.
It's been great. I drew Dave Crom and Ron Mace, too.
Pretty good. It's hard to beat that, right?
Right. It's all luck of the draw for us, and, man, those are 2 great guys to fish with.
You took advantage of it, looks like, too. Good job today, sir. How about 1221? What about the fishery?
The fishery's awesome. I'm from Idaho. We were on the upper end of this Snake River, so I'm very familiar with how these fish on this river, and it fishes exactly the same as it does at home. It's an awesome, awesome place. I'm looking forward to coming back.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations to you, sir. There you go. Now we got Jeremy Percifield. I called you out earlier. Had 1695 on day 1, 1695. We got 5 in the bag, looks like, over there. We got 5 again today. Gonna try to fish again on Sunday, looks like. Only one reason to miss church, and that's going qualifying for day 3. Got 2 largemouth, all largemouth in that bag. You want to weigh that big one just to be safe? 302. 302 on that one. Good and alive. Let's see what your total weight is. Tell me about your first 2 days.
It's been tough. I've been, fishing hard and not catching many.
How about 1258 today? 1258. What about day 3?
Like to go.
Gonna be close, huh?
It's gonna be close.
Good luck to you. We'll talk probably a little bit later, I bet. Thank you, sir. Again, last flight checked in at 3:30. Had 18 boats in each flight. Michael Braley coming up next. Michael had 725 on day 1. Michael, come over and tell me, can you swim, sir?
Yes, I can.
It's good to wear that life jacket, though, anytime, just to be safe here at the Columbia.
I keep it on all the time now. It's pretty scary out there when you ain't got a back seat.
Amen to that. How about 536 today? 536, you still had fun the last 2 days?
I enjoyed myself. I hadn't been fishing in 10 years.
We're glad to have you. Hope you did enjoy yourself.
I did.
Don't let it be 10 years before you fish again.
I won't.
Thank you, sir. Here is a receipt for you. Mel Williams up next. Mel had 1826 on day 1. Let's give him a round of applause just for that alone. That was a top 3 stringer. Needs 5 fish today, of course. Looks like we got him again. Peeking there. All largemouth, too. Guys, step a little closer there front where they can see it at home there, Mel. Beautiful fish. Get that culling pin there for me. Thank you, sir. Let's get a weight on this big fish. Good job, sir. How about 439? Trying to get one of those 5 checks. Mel, tell me about your first 2 days. Obviously, you got something figured out.
Yeah, I'm getting the largest figured out. You know, hopefully there's more for tomorrow.
I believe that's not everybody's caught largemouth. Were all you had yesterday largemouth too?
All largest yesterday as well.
The water dropping didn't hurt you. Look at this bag, 1858, 1858 again. No doubt going to put you in the lead for now.
Right on. That sounds good.
We won't talk about wearing or anything. Tell me about your first 2 days though, man. You fish this river a lot.
I fish quite a bit. You know, I'm not as good as some of these guys, but they fish it quite a bit. You know, there's good sticks here. You know, I fished with Minterman for a couple of years. That really helped. How to catch these larges.
You're as good as anybody here right now for 2 days. You just need one more.
Perfect. We can do one more.
Congratulations to another round of applause. New leader, Mel. Here you go, man. Beautiful. Travis Whitney. Travis had 1476 on day 1. Let's see what we got on day 2. We'll show off a couple fish. Smallmouth and a largemouth. Beautiful. Smile at everybody back home watching on Facebook Live. Tell me about your day today, sir. We got 5 in the bag today.
Yeah, barely got 5, really. It's probably one of the more challenging days I've had. But
what changed for you?
The pressure. Day 2.
Day 2 pressure. 1063. What would you do different if you had to start over this morning?
I don't got a clue. I really don't.
You got to dance. Well, what got you here, though, right?
That's right.
We appreciate it, sir. Thank you for being here. Here is a receipt for you. Mr. Tate Webb coming up today. Had 537. Tate is a new angler, been fishing a few years. I believe we talked earlier. 16, right, Tate? Did I get 16? That started fishing. Couple years. Got support from his family. Doing the right thing, staying out of trouble out here fishing. Good place to spend money. Tell me about your 2 days, sir.
They were rough. Had some opportunities with some big fish, and I screwed up. I broke one off today, and I actually fell in the water today, too. So my weekend was just rough. It was not good.
How about 1.49?
That's terrible. Yeah, that's bad.
You'll do better next time, right? You're getting better every day?
Yep, I learned a lot, so for sure.
And your family's here? You got support?
Yep, of course.
That's all that matters. Let's give him a round of applause. Great job, Tate, for being here, sir. Thank you, my friend. Moses Muku Ai up next. Moses had 974, great angler. 974 on day 1. Beautiful smallmouth. We need to weigh that one for a big fish too, Moses. Good job, sir. Needed 5 of those, didn't you? How about 478 on that smallmouth? 478, Moses. We'll put that in the bag. We'll get a total weight for you. Tell me about your first 2 days, Moses.
You know, it was a struggle. We couldn't make it due to the weather yesterday. We locked down. And then today we hit a couple spots, and they just weren't on. So we went hunting for a big fish, and I was fortunate enough to catch one, and my co was too. So.
816, sir. We thank you for being here. We appreciate it, Moses. Let me get your receipt here, sir. Thank you, Moses. Matt Walker, 765, fishing the co-angler side. Looks like Matt had a good day. Got 5 in there, Matt? 4? Show everybody that at home, right?
Got 4 in the bag.
Let's see what we got. We'll get a weight on that big fish. There we go. Good and alive. 358. 358, sir. Got it. There you go. Get real close to the camera on this one here. That's the good and the bad of fishing sometimes, though. That's part of the limit, though. Got you 5. Matt, you made a long drive up here. Tell me about number 1. You're a long way from home, right?
I am. I just want to say hi to my 2 boys, Mason and Micah. How you doing? And, Yeah, I made a pretty long drive.
585.
585?
585.
Oh, man. Not a good day. It was tough out there today. So.
Thank you for being here, man, and coming from a long way from home.
Yep, definitely.
Thank you, sir. Here's a receipt for you. Next up, Santos Garza. Santos had 432 yesterday. Santos, better today? That's what I'm talking about. Santos helped us out. We were a little short on a boat or two. He swapped over to the co-angler side to get fishing in this event. We appreciate that. Oh, good job, Santos. Good job. Two pretty largemouth. We have 5 in there, sir. Tell me about your day.
Well, I had no co-angler, so I had a lonely day all day. Made it for a long fishing, but I did good. First thing in the morning, they started biting real good. All largemouth. I can't find any smallmouth.
Next time, but a good job, Santos. Way to come back and fish strong. 12-15. Let's give him a round of applause after yesterday. You enjoyed the river?
I always do. Yes, I live 45 miles from here, so it's always fun, and you always learn something new every day. I learned something new the last 3 days, and so I'm going to keep that in my pocket.
Thank you very much for making the move, too, to the boater side. We appreciate that. Getting the co-angler fishing. Thank you, Santos. Next up, Sean Minderman, 1496. Sean, your past partners are doing well, too, looks like, in this event. Sean was in the hunt. Looks like he may get a chance to go fishing tomorrow, maybe. Got 2 fish today. Smallmouth and a largemouth mixed bag. Tell me about your 2 days, Sean.
You know, it was great. The fishing's kind of tough, but you know, we caught quite a few fish this morning, smallmouth, and then we went largemouth fishing and caught a few. So it was kind of tough, but had a great time, great partners.
12:58.
I love my new Vexus boat, the 2080. It's awesome. Oh, great boat.
Came from Nixon's Marine, didn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Sean there is real great staff. Great place to go.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Many-year tournament angler out here. We appreciate your support, sir. Let's see where that puts you. Next up, Mr. Jim Saul up 388. Slow day 1. What about today?
I had a good time. I got to fish with Sean. I fished with him a couple times before at Shasta and Meade, so.
Y'all knew each other. That helped a little bit then. How about 621, sir? 621. Tell me about your day other than that, man. You catch a lot of fish?
I think I caught about 8, but yeah, I had a good time. It was just like fishing with a buddy, fishing with Sean, so yeah.
Grateful for that. That's why we do it, man, to have fun. Money's just a byproduct sometimes. Thank you, sir. Next up, Keegan Graves. Keegan had 1893 on day 1. Fishes with us in all our pro-ams down south as well. Oh, got a pretty large mouth. Show that to everybody, Keegan, at home. Let's get a weight on that fish to see. 370 on that one, 370. Tell me about your first 2 days. Day 1 was good. What, we got 5 in there?
No, I come up short today. I got a little tiny one in there, and then I had the bites today. They were just short striking, just a touch, and I couldn't get them in the boat.
768. There's a small one in there, man. It may drop you out of the top 10. You had a good day 1. How have you been catching your fish?
I was throwing topwater for largemouth, and man, yesterday was a phenomenal day. We caught probably 20 fish. I caught 20 fish. My co-angler caught a bunch too. And we went back to one area, and then we tried to run some new stuff. And I had I lost a fish on a drop shot, flipping it into a tree. That was about a 3-pounder, and then I had 2 other big blow-ups on my topwater today that just didn't hook up. So what do you do, right? You just go fishing and keep swinging.
Do your best. Thanks for your support all year long, Keegan. Great job, sir. We'll see where it stands when we get done today. Thank you, buddy. Ian Hasty up next. Ian, it's 782 on day 1. What about day 2?
It was a wreck. It was very slow.
Not a lot of bites?
No, not much happening.
What would you do different? What would you throw different starting this morning if you knew how it was going to turn out?
I have no idea. I have not chased largemouth on this river ever, so.
316 the weight.
That's what I figured it was.
Better luck next time, sir. Thank you for being here. We appreciate the support, sir. Mitch Ratchford up next. Local here. 1637 on day one. I see not much daylight in the bag on day two. So let's see what we got coming up. Mitch, a great angler, great person here for in the community. How you doing?
Good.
Let's see what we got here. 5 fish. Come over here, Mitch, for me. We can talk. I see you got your hands full. We got 5 in there.
Yes, sir.
A Sunday bag, no doubt. Tell me you had fun. How about 1846 today? 1846. Step up a little closer here and tell me what you can about the first 2 days.
Just catch fish. Catch them all day long and keep calling and moving and catching and calling and moving.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of spots. Like I said before, I've fished this lake for 50 years, river or whatever you want to call it, and just got to fish where the big ones live.
Who you got over here beside you?
This is my granddaughter, Kinley, and grandson, Gunner.
How many fishing days have they spent in the boat with you?
He does a lot. She has a couple, 3 or 4 times. Her dad's fishing the tournament, so Kelvin Rushford. Yeah, our whole family fishes.
Keep it up. Get your kids fishing. And let's give them a round of applause. Great job. Going to get a fish again tomorrow, it looks like. Thank you, Mitch. Next up, Mr. Gary Horiguchi. Tough day yesterday. We won't talk about his first day. He got that past the system. Gary, one of the greatest anglers in fishing the co-angler side. He enjoys it. 2 smallmouth there. I know we got 5 today in there, right? Tell me about your first 2 days. Well, let's forget day 1. Let's talk about day 2.
It was fun. I mean, caught some couple good ones. Caught some really tiny ones, but it was fun. It was great. I got to thank Wild West for coming out. And you and the entire staff. You guys are great. Well,
it's true. 927, Gary. 927. You're right. I know what you're saying. Step up there, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let me get a receipt for you, Gary. Thank you, my friend. I'm not the only one who thinks that way. It's a good thing, man. You thought it was just me. Marco Valdez up next, 1303 on the. Got a fan club up there, Marco. That's good, right?
Yeah, it's always great, especially if it's in your backyard.
Yes, sir. Show those fish off. Be proud of them today. I know it was tough. Again, I want to thank the folks here, Tri-Cities, City of Richland, for being our host here at the Columbia River Open, presented by Tri-Cities and Nixon's Marine. You don't want to wear that big smallmouth? No. No problem. We won't wait. Tell me about your first 2 days.
Well, practice was pretty tough. I had to try to learn some new water. And it all changed up day to day. I just went to go fish, and that's pretty much it. Just junk fished for the last 2 days and just stuff that I've ran up before. And that's all we got.
1128. Thank you for being here, sir. We do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Next up, Matthew Hamilton, co-angler. 651 on day 1. Beautiful smallmouth. Got 5 in the bag, Matthew?
4 today.
Got 4 today, 1 short. Tell me about your first 2 days.
Had a rough day yesterday and a little bit of a rough day today, but I did catch some nicer fish. So
876 is the weight. You fish here much?
First time here, first time in a Wild West event.
Won't be your last, right?
I don't think so. It was great.
Thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you.
We do appreciate you. Next up, our leader on day 1, 1908, Jacob Boomer. Let's give him a round of applause for that great bag on day 1. Got 2 folks up here with him, Jacob. Grab you a couple fish there. Let's show those off real quick. Got 2 pretty ladies up here with him. We'll get some info here. There you go. Beautiful fish there, Jacob. Tell me about your day 2, man. We know about day 1. Of course, you lead the event. Day 2, we got 5.
We got 5, but we got some small ones.
A little smaller today. I bet that still gets you going fishing, though. 1381. 1381. Let's give him a round of applause. Tell me about your day.
Actually, I think the water came up last night at the end of the day, and I'm fishing for largemouth offshore, and so They weren't there. I maybe had the camera boat curse. I'm not sure, but I had to grind that out, and I got that largemouth bite at the end of the day when the water started coming back down. So maybe tomorrow will be a little bit better. I got some visitors, so at least I've got some company.
You do have some fan club. Who do we have here?
They surprised me. My wife and Lily and Abby came down to see me, so pretty cool.
That's great. Let's give them a round of applause, folks. Leading on day one. Going to still make it day two, I bet you, with that stringer. Thank you, Jacob. We'll know here shortly. Just a few more anglers left away. Jason Virgil up next, 13.07 on day one. Fishing on the boater side. And the fish are in great shape here. Beautiful fish. Jason, tell me about your first 2 days, sir.
Well, I committed to locking down to my home waters both days, and today it didn't quite pay off, and we stopped to fish a spot on the way back.
990, I'm sorry.
No. And we started getting bit. I dumped a couple good ones, and we just pushed a little long and ended up being a couple minutes late. So
Hurt you sometime. May not cost you the top 10, though. That's the good thing, right?
Oh, it's going to cost me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's definitely going to cost me.
That happens. I hope not. Let's talk a little bit later. Sir, here's a receipt for you. Great job. Thank you. Couple ways to get penalties in tournaments. If you bring in dead fish, the anglers are penalized. If they came in late, they're doing it at 3 o'clock. If they come in at 3:01, they lose 1 pound per minute up to 15 minutes is how that works. So next up, Joseph Recurs. Joseph had 0.93 yesterday. We got that beat today. Joseph, how many we got in there? Just one? We got two? Got four? Come over here and tell me about your day. Tell me about vets for hunting and fishing, too.
Well, I'll start off by saying I had two great pros. I had
555, sir, on your weight.
Cool. I had Jacob Boomer and Jason Virgil, and great guys. Very happy to fish with them. Vets for Hunting and Fishing is a nonprofit organization, provides recreational therapy for our combat veterans, and we go out and fish, and we go hunting and camping and other outdoor activities. That's for huntingandfishing.com if you'd like to donate.
Great cause. Let's give him a round of applause for that. We always need to take care of our vets. Thank you again, sir, for fishing with us and your support. Thank you. Yes, sir. Mr. Recurs. David Swinson coming up. 906 yesterday. Used to seeing bigger bags from this gentleman, great angler. We got 5 today, I bet, in the bag. Oh, yeah, pretty smallmouth. Show them to everybody at home. Beautiful fish. David, tell me about your first 2 days, sir.
How about my pre-fish?
Pre-fish, too. Tell us everything.
5-foot waves. I had a real tough pre-fish, and I was expecting a better one. I was thinking the fish were going to be either all post-spawn, or there were going to still be some fish that were going to be moving up where I was fishing.
12.30.
And I dumped 2 yesterday, which cost me. I think I had 9 pounds yesterday. And today I dumped 1, and it was a good one. So I had a great time, though. And like I said before, you guys run a great circuit. This was a fun tournament. My co-anglers were fun. We hung out and had a good time. So I caught my fish on Realis Vibration 68 and 62. They're arguably the thinnest lipless crankbaits, and I did really well when I was finding fish with those baits. And then I also dropped, which was a V-tail shad that we used.
Good day. Thank you for fishing with us, sir. We appreciate your support. Here's a receipt for you. Next up, Ray Kawabata. Ray had 13.51 on the co-angler side on day 1. I bet he's got close to that today, maybe. Beautiful smallmouth. Need to weigh that one, Ray? How about, good job there, 307. 307. I'm sure we have 5 in there. Good day trying to fish on day 3.
Oh, that would be good.
That's what you're here for.
Going to be tight, though.
How about 609? 609. Tell me about your 2 days, sir.
Well, I had a great time. Once again, I'd like to say I had 2 great pros, Jason Virgil and David Spenson. Yesterday I had a lot of good bites. Today I had 1 good bite right off the bat. Then the rest of the day I couldn't manage any good fish, but got 5.
smaller ones, but had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, sir. Hope that holds on for you. Here is a receipt. Yes, sir. Next up, Mr. Jeremiah Tripp. Had 1274 coming in today. 2. Let's show some folks your big fish. That looks like a good bag here. No? Beautiful smallmouth. Need to weigh that one at all? We do have 5 in there, right?
We do.
How was your day today? A little tougher?
It was tougher. It's been a tough week. But we enjoyed it. It was good. Had a good time. Learned a lot. Look forward to you guys coming back so we can do it again.
Same here, sir. Thank you. Weight today will be 10.68, sir. 1068. Thank you for being here, sir. Just a few more anglers left to weigh. Mr. Anthony Walker. Everything's good. Had 402 yesterday. You want to hold one up? Show us a big one now, Anthony. Sounds like a smallmouth in there to me. Good and mean. Hard to catch the second time, looks like. The first time, too? Pretty small mouth. Got 5 in there, sir?
No, I got 2. I got 2 bites. I got both fish. I got 3 bites yesterday. I got all 3 fish.
100%.
100%, but I just couldn't crack the code. I had 2 wonderful guys that I fished with, enjoyed the day, learned a lot about the Columbia. Love this place. Don't come up here enough. We'll be back when you guys come back next year.
Where are you from, sir?
Los Angeles, California.
Long way. Let's give him a round of applause. Great job, Mr. Walker. Kelvin Rushford coming up next. Had 1353. Kelvin got his hands full. Another 5 in there, sir?
I do.
You want to grab one up, sir? Hold on. Got one extra hand. I've seen you one time today already. That's good. You got 2 good fishermen in the family for sure. Not more. Beautiful largemouth. That fish will weigh 339. 339. Tell me about your 2 days, sir.
I'm stubborn and hard-headed and like to catch largemouth, and obviously I can't do that.
Did your dad tell you to go do something else?
Not yet. I'm sure he will tonight.
I heard that. We appreciate you being here. Great start, though. 12:35. Anything to say?
Thank you guys for coming out here. You guys put on a well-run event, and I'll be back to fish the next one.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Going to be our last angler to weigh. Mr. Tracy Cardwell had 12.19 on the co-angler side. Another 12?
No, probably not.
Well, let's see what we got.
I lost about a 4-pounder at the end.
Ooh, I hope that doesn't hurt you. Show them out there. Proud of what you have, though, I'm sure. 5 fish in there. Got 5?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what the weight is. 9 pounds with top 10 yesterday, so let's see. 655. We're going to wait and see. It's going to be close for day 3, right?
We'll see. Crossing my fingers.
What'd you do with the last 2 days to catch fish?
Spinner bait. Pretty much all on a spinner bait. Just throwing it out in the weed line and slow trolling it down off the drops, and pretty much that was it.
Maybe it paid off for you. Let's see. Let's give him a round of applause. Great job, sir. Going to be on the borderline for top 10 for sure. That's everybody that's got weighed, folks. A couple things I want to talk about. I'd like to call some angler up real quick and talk to him here. Willie Nelson, you close by from Nixon's Marine? Where you at, Willie? Come see me, Willie. Take us a few minutes. We're going to tally, make sure we have any penalties that they're tallied. Willie, good to see you, sir. Tell everybody, Willie works at Nixon's Marine, runs the location here, got a new location. Tell these folks about your business here and what you guys do, and king of the Northwest in the bass boat world, correct?
We think you guys coming up, Randy. This caliber of event is something we try to do our best here. I think most of our guys showed up, and I appreciate them doing that. few more guys would have came from down south, I think it would have been a heck of an event. But they did a good job, and I appreciate you guys coming up. As far as our business goes, guys, we're going to start advertising pretty strong for the Pasco store. We're ready to take on every customer we can have. So for a while, it was kind of a growth process, but we're going to advertise real soon and start growing our business. So if you need anything from me while I'm here, I'll be here tonight, and I'll be here tomorrow all day as well. So appreciate everybody being here. Take care.
Hang right here with me just a second. Help me award this plaque for me in just a second. It is our Gary Yamamoto toad of the tournament. One angler catches the biggest fish the first 2 days. Going to get a check for $336 here in a little bit, but right now Mr. Keegan Graves has that with a 6.96 largemouth. Keegan, you close by? 6.96 largemouth. Not here, Keegan. Maybe taking his fish back in. We'll talk to him just a little bit. Well, if you wait, we'll get him back up here in just a little bit when we start handing out the checks, sir. Thank you again for all your support of the bass anglers in Nixon's Marine. Great job, sir. Mr. Stiles, you got anything to say? Scales are closed. We're going to have a top 10 meeting in the back here, folks. Folks, we'll do a top 10 meeting in the back. That's mandatory. In about 5 minutes behind the trailer, we'll do a top 10 meeting on it. Tell you about our biggest fish. We'll hand out checks here as well in a little bit. On the co-angler side, the top 5 get a check for $165. On the co-angler side, big fish was $350. Excuse me. There we go. Big fish was $548. Garrett McAfee has that. Craig Carter at $523. Tracy Cardwell, $423. Dave Della, $423. And fifth place on the co-angler side is $404. They'll all get a check for $165. The boater side, big fish. Again, Keegan Graves, $696. Travis Whitney at $590. Austin Bentz, $579. Jacob Boomer, $501. And Mel Williams at $497 to get those top big fish. Again, I'm going to take a second here. Stay with us here live. We're going to sign off here to our folks on Facebook Live. WildWestBassTrail.com. Thank you for watching at home. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow again, same time, 3:05 for our weigh-in. And we will see you then. Take off tomorrow at 5 o'clock.